Hello, Comic Army. My name is Chris, the Comic Vet. Welcome to Show Us What You Got. I hope this live stream finds you safe and well. If you're catching this on the rewind, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tonight's a big night. Tonight is a channel member appreciation giveaway, and the box is jammed full. And not only that, is this month's box jammed full. Next month's box is basically almost good to go as well. But we'll focus on what's the contents of this month's box and a little bit. There's some news that's been coming out of the MCU, Fast and Furious. And basically, if you happen to watch the new commercial for the Marvels, you'll notice that somewhere in that commercial, it says, don't miss what's coming up next. And when those words disappear, the letter X remains. So I guess they're really pushing for the fact that, hey, we're going to have some more X-Men show up because, as you know, Professor X showed up in the Multiverse of Madness. And that's where we're at. But last week, Taylor Winder, on his Cranky Comic Review, said something that normally is not said all that much. And he
What
said,
time does it air?
he said, I have no 8:30 what Central Time.
Tuesdays, 8:30.
Thank you. And he said this might be book of the year. So I kind of thought, all right, well, okay, it's a horror book. I kind of got my slate full with horror, with not really horror, more thriller, but Something's Killing the Children and some other books, some of that darker Spider-Man stuff. But when I went to Retro Rocket Comics, my LCS, which is located in Cambridge, Ontario, about 75 kilometers to 55 miles due west of Toronto. If you ever make your way into Ontario, make sure you stop by. Say hello to Chris or his wife, Kelly, at Retro Rocket Comics. Friend of the channel. Friend of everyone's channel, let's be honest. When I went in there, he right away is like, you need to consider picking up this book. Now, Chris usually knows what I like, especially when it comes to the independents. And I said, I don't know. And he said, I know you like Stray Dogs, but this is in the flavor of the Bearstein Bears. And, well, Taylor, you were right. I'll tell you right, I don't have the normal cover A because Chris only had just the B cover.
And I don't have my copy handy. I already filed it away.
Okay.
But
when we tell you that this book is good, you need trust us. Go get this book. Not very often Taylor and I see eye to eye when it comes to books. I'm a lot more generous when it comes to my reviews, or like
Chris has god awful taste usually, so like he likes everything. But
Taylor is right. This is the Bearstein Bears meets Stray Dogs meets Dexter. It's got everything that I like. It's got a female lead. It's cool because they have their main characters are all animals that act as humans. I forget what that term is.
Anthropomorphic, I think. I don't know. I went to art school.
Right.
Yeah,
and it's the main character is based in a very small town and is a small business owner, owns a paint shop, I believe, Taylor.
I think so.
And she has to do something to help clear her head. But because she lives in a small town, well, you can't do certain things in small town. So she has to go to the big old city and find Howard the Duck and bring the duck back to the small town.
Yep.
And you find yourself like, oh my God, I don't like this character. I don't like this character. But the artwork is just sensational. And I know that I'm not going to say it's an original story because it's been done. It's been
done, but like it's a unique spin on it.
It's fresh. I'll put it.
And the point of view is like a little bit different than normal, and the art really sells it because it really looks like an illustrated kids book, like in a good way.
And then the last 3 pages, you find yourself, oh no, I'm cheering for the bad guy now because I'm now caring about the main character. This female small business owner, which happens to be a bear. Yeah. And I'm telling you all, on behalf of Taylor and I, go find Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, issue number 1. I don't care what copy you find, if it's A cover, B cover, it doesn't matter. This is a book you're going to need to read. Don't wait for the trade. But I can tell you right now, if 2023 were to end today, this is my number one book, even though it's just one issue for all of 2023. Above Marvel, above DC.
It's pretty up there for me. I don't know if it's number one. I'd have to like go through and think about it for real. But in a landscape where I'm sick of most when I'm sick of most things out there. Like I'm just kind of like most. If you watch my video that came out last night at 8:30 for my mood on current comic books, but like this is a really good one. It's a nice breath of gross fresh air. Chris opened up the book and he showed me, and he's just like, look, like, and I said, oh, it kind of does have that Bearstein Bears flavor. The artwork, the style, it's very bright and vibrant. And then you see what happens. That one page spread, and I'm just like, oh. And I said, I don't know, Chris, I don't know. And he's like, it's not for everyone. And I said, you know what, I'll take it. So this came out last week. I know Taylor showed his copy last week. Taylor has just normal cover A. I do.
Chris only had the B cover left. I don't know if
Chris just said a second printing is coming soon. So
yeah, I don't know if he has other copies left, but if your LCS doesn't have it or whatever, reach out to Retro Rocket Comics, RetroRocketComics.com. I'm sure he can hook you up with a couple or the copies he has left, if he has any left. And thank you, Rob, for doing that. And there's all the informations for their socials. But this book,
I like it. Honestly, I think it's a better book than Stray Dogs too, so far.
Yes, yeah, because it's. I don't want to get into it yet. I don't want to spoil it because
I'm not. Yeah, no. I'd say read it, but like I enjoyed it more. I mean, I really liked Stray Dogs when it came out. I really did, and I still like it. But I think this is better. So
it's same flavor, different stories all together. There's no trophies.
If you've read it in the chat, let us know if anybody's checked it out. I'm curious.
But it's so damn good, and I actually reached out to Taylor and thanked him for like say you were right. This book is just so damn good. Read of the year. Okay, let's bring everyone up. Rob, thanks for your help, Rob. The voice is with us, Scotty Vaughn, and Izzy as well. Let's go this view, gentlemen. Thanks for joining the panel tonight. I know this week is a little bit lighter of a new comic book day versus last week, but this is way more. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna find yourself cheering for the bad guy with the last 3 pages. Let's take a moment and say hello to the chat. Lascrucius 1971 was first, celebrating his victory and saying woohoo, and hello from New Mexico. Jay, hope that you're doing well.
What's up, Jay?
Channel member Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics in the chat and on the panel.
Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Chris from Retro Rocket Comics is joining us. Scotty Vaughn. He's duality today on the panel and in the chat. Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension channel member, who also has a duck in tonight's duck race for the channel member appreciation giveaway. Good evening, sir. I know it's later over in your neck of the woods.
Oh, shit. Hang on. I have a timely interruption. It's kind of a sad one, but like relevant if you have any kind of interest in basketball. Bob Knight just passed away.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I just got the CNN alert. So
wasn't he controversial?
Yeah, you should throw
very controversial.
I wonder if people will throw chairs across the hardwood
at the funeral
in reminiscence.
They can all stand up and throw their chairs.
I mean, nobody, like a lot of people hated the guy, but he was definitely
a great helpful
figure. He was a winner.
Away from him.
Yeah, he's a winner.
Yeah,
very passionate about his job. I'll give him that. Yeah, that's sad news.
Yeah.
I know the world of college basketball will be taking a few moments in the next little while to celebrate his life. Thank you for sharing that.
I try to share all the happy news.
Scotty Vaughn's making sure that everyone goes ahead and hits that like button. Helps the channel out. Appreciate it. Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy. Gary, happy new comic book day. Later on this month on the 10/11, I'll be doing my second circuit on that show.
Nice.
Gary reached out to me.
Is it called 22-2 then?
22-2. Yeah, I guess we could do that, or just 10 the 10-1-1 volume 2.
Yeah.
Gary,
the 10-1-1-1.
That one. Yeah. Ben Parker Comics. Ben, happy new Comic Book Day channel member. Thank you so much for stopping by. He has a duck in tonight's race, as does Brian LCS.
Brian.
Quack.
Happy new Comic Book
Almighty.
Day. People saying hello to each other. Comiverse, Tony, my man, putting out great product lately. Really enjoying your channel. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Chris is saying the second printing of Beneath the Trees coming out soon. Tyler, I almost unsabbed, but Chris like, but when he agrees with Taylor, that did me in. Oh, I'm sorry. But you know what? I'll be honest. Tyler turned me on to Stray Dogs and said that I need to be reading this. Tyler, if you did not read Beneath the Trees, my man, pick it up.
There you go.
Channel member Adam collecting with Durs. Hello, my beautiful homies and massive limit legends, throwing up some of those custom emojis. Rudy T's in the house.
Are the Durs followers called like the Derpers?
The Derpies.
Yeah.
I thought I would just say the Durzers.
I like Derpies.
The Derpy.
Kick him off.
That's not working.
Rudy,
I think we got something
It's
here.
worth it to see Rob do that.
That's not working.
we just broke Rob.
Jesus.
We did it.
Comic Cap Collectibles, Rich.
You're his
Happy New
beautiful
Rich.
homies. Come on.
And by the way, Rich will
The
be
Derpy homies.
spotlight this weekend on
God.
Only Slabs as Comic Cap Collectibles will be our guest this Saturday.
It's true story. True story.
As Rob resets, I'll take care of that.
Oh, I need to send out some invites to that show.
Is being dual. Let's see. Bobby Knight, the GOAT. Yeah. Hola. This is El Bronx. Did I say that right?
It's este.
Okay.
Desde el Bronx.
I said okay.
Channel member Stephen C. got a duck in tonight's race. Thank you for stopping by, as does Jean Malo. Bonjour, Jean. Ça va? Good evening,
Happy
everyone.
All Saints Day.
Happy belated Halloween.
Well, today's All Saints Day, so happy All Saints.
True. For which Halloween was the eve of. So.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Parker spreading the word. Please hit that like
Watch
button.
that Coco.
Appreciate
Do
it.
it.
The Squirtle Squad.
I don't know if that
God.
works.
I don't
either.
know, Adam.
Yeah.
Derpies, man. The Derpies. I love it.
Bobby Knight once saw an elderly lady without a place to sit from across the court. He immediately decided to give up the seat and toss it in her direction. Some remember it differently.
Yes.
Oh God.
Legend.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
We've never, as odd as that child of mine is, we've never said that he's not clever at times.
There's never been a reason to say it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
How's
Yeah,
the
don't
tattoo
love
going
lost.
along? How's the... That's what I want to know.
We'll have to see.
What's that? What?
The
The tattoo,
tattooing.
man. We're
Oh,
waiting.
yeah.
We're hitting the number.
Right, Tyler. Yeah,
We want to know.
you wanna
when
give us
will-
an update on what's happening?
Rob Zombies.
Yeah,
Nice.
I want to join Rob's Zombies. All right.
We're just henchmen. Thanks.
Okay.
That works.
Let's take a moment and just
he is
go
a
what's in
member.
the Comic Army box. Okay. So this month's Comic Army box will be stuffing a box
Looks
properly.
like my pickups for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first few books were kindly donated by a friend of the channel, Chris from Retro Rocket Comics. Chris, as always, throws fantastic books
Oh,
into
sorry.
the Comic Army box. Oh, you don't have to
There we
apologize.
go.
I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Make sure you visit and that you're subscribed to Son of Bruce, also on Instagram, Retro Rocket Comics, and I believe he's active on his Facebook as well. Thank you, Rob. That's the splash card that I've made up for when we talk about my LCS, your LCS, everyone's favorite LCS, Retro Rocket Comics, up here in Ontario, Canada. So he's donated a bunch of books towards this. The first is that Punisher 1 homage.
Oh, that is
Plot
cool.
holes.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. And
what's he holding? A sword?
Yeah, and it's actually done by Klaus Janson, who worked on that book. But if you notice, the guy who's freaking out looks really, really close to
the
original Punisher. The very first hologram cover he's donated from Boffo Laughs, issue number 1. See if I can get that. There's the eye right there.
The eye.
The eye. So yes, he's tossed in that very cool book. Also, the first Black Horse comic ever printed, Black Cross, issue number 1. Very important to the history of comic books. As we all know, Black Horse is one of the most important. What did I say? Black Horse? You know what Black Horse is?
He is.
Black Horse is a beer from Newfoundland. So yeah, the province that my parents are from, the beer that's most popular there is called Black Horse. So that's why I'm saying Black Horse. I apologize. Dark Horse Comics. I shovel myself out of this pit I got myself in. The gorgeous cover of the 1:11 ratio, Red Sonja, Age of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Those are nice earrings. Yeah, those are nice earrings.
Beautiful.
The first glow-in-the-dark comic ever published was by Marvel Comics. This is it. Ghost Riders 15. Yep. I was going to say 17. Issue 15. Again, donated by Chris and
highly radioactive.
Yeah, keep it in the bag. Another great horror book, The Devil That Wears My Face. This is the advanced copy.
That's a good one.
Chris has donated this, and the letterer of this book is from the YouTube community, Justin Birch. So if you happen to win this tonight and you meet Justin Birch, you can have him tag it for you, sign it. Yeah, The Devil That Wears My Face, issue number 1. I enjoyed it. I know that Dr. Von Hoot enjoyed it as well. No, I do all that before I go live. I see Aggressively Relaxing is in the chat. AR won it last month, the Comic Army box, and he's also been kind enough to donate Suck It Up, Old Man into this month's Comic Army box again. AR, when you and I cross paths again, I'm going to try and get more of these books from you if you happen to have any left. I know a few of the community members gobbled them up from you. I'm giving away 2 DC Walmart packs in this as well. The Superman and Robin issue number 1, one-shot Walmart exclusive. There's other DC books in there for that Walmart pack. And the second one is the Walmart exclusive cover for Superman, Son of Kal-El. So the 2 DC packs are going into this month's Comic Army box, as is this Fire Wolverine cover from Dale Keown, issue 304. Ooh. I pulled this one right from my own PC, and I just happened to be looking through it, and I'm like, my God, that's such a gorgeous cover. I think I want to share it with someone. Yep. So yeah, Dale Keown did that fantastic cover. I know Scotty Vaughn's going to appreciate this one. The Sensational She-Hulk issue number 1.
Homage his own work.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
Yep. Great cover. Came out last week. Loved it.
Oh, yeah.
See, I got a Marine backstage. What's up, CJ? Thank you for joining us.
What is going on?
Hey.
Issue 100 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The variant cover done by Kevin Eastman, City at War. This big square-bound book is going in the Comic Army box, but wait, there's more. Don't slide. Star Wars Crimson Empire 3, issue number 1. I'll be tossing this in from Dark Horse Comics, not to be confused with that logger from Newfoundland known as Black Horse. This gorgeous second printing of Silver Surfer Ghostlight. I think this second printing is better than the original Negative Space. This is just fire.
There's going to be a
Spider Boys.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Izzy, tell them about it.
So the Spider Boy is going to have the same thing, but it's going to be a web. But this one's still better.
Yeah, this is fire. And the last 2 books, Durs, I'm wondering if you're still here, but I'm giving away a great copy of Spawn issue number 1.
Oh, that's it. We got to get it.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
There you
So
go.
That
that's
makes
going in there.
That's
And,
pretty rare.
That's
Pretty rare
the
book. I don't
ultimate.
think anybody has that.
Yeah,
Every collection needs a
I
Spawn
have
one.
4. Now I'm going down to 3.
I actually have 4
Um,
as well.
How could you give up? That's love, man. Giving up a Spawn.
Yeah, it's like giving
And,
up a Turok.
Every collection needs a Spawn
You
one.
know.
Every collection needs the Web of Spider-Man issue number 1.
They do.
That's a better book,
They
yeah.
do. Yes.
This
That is
glorious
such a
cover by
gorgeous
Charles Vess. This is I'm thinking this is at least an 8.5. If you don't have a copy of
That's a
Web of
perfect 10 where
Spider-Man,
I come from.
this is this is the crown jewel in this month's Comic Army box. All you have to do is hit the join button, join the channel membership, and you're in. And
Very cool.
the ducks are all loaded, ready to go. And yeah, that's the Comic Army box for this month. Next month's box is already well on its way, about 7 or 8 issues deep already, not including the Walmart packs I'll be throwing into that one. And yeah. So let's get into some new comic book day. I'm going to have Rob go first because it's been a minute since Rob's been on my channel. Rob, happy new comic book day. Show us what you got.
Camera's all screwy.
trying
Why is
catch
my
up-
camera
Catch
screwed
up
up?
with the chat while you're getting yourself ready.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right. The DC franchise starts off. I
Yes,
think
sir.
the lone DC book because it was their really light week for them in
Detective
Detective
Comics.
the big book of the week, I guess, was Spider Boy.
The next Spawn number 1.
Well, except that there's more covers of which I don't know why this one is printed upside down. The
It
buildings
should have been
are-
like that. It really
Yeah.
should have.
yeah,
It should have been like
I think
that.
they
Yeah,
screwed. I think they screwed up the art when they went
I
to
agree.
press or something. But
Scotty
I don't
Young's
know.
going to be pissed.
um,
Negative variant. Nice.
That's nice.
That second print's going to be good for that too.
the Chris Campana.
Yeah, the
Love that
Campana one's
cover.
Really nice.
That's
That's
Love
that. Talk about Spawn. That's a McFarlane homage too.
Right to the Overstreet price guide.
And there's the
On Shop Day.
the
I like
local
that one
comic
better.
shop.
It pops. Yeah, the characters pop for sure.
There's the
Oily,
foily one,
shiny.
Andrew's foil.
Cover of the week for me right there.
and then the 1 in 50.
You see,
Yes,
that
Rob.
one's not a.
Yes,
I like
Rob.
it. I like it, but I don't think that should have been a 1 in 50.
No, but you know what? Sometimes they give somebody the cover, and who knows what they're going to turn up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Star Wars. Star Wars, the 1 in 25.
That's nice. That's
That's
very
cool.
nice.
And let's
I'll
see.
show you jazz hands.
We had
Yeah.
the Ultimate Universe launch.
Yes. Glad to see it.
Supposed to be a good book.
I like that
Nice.
cover. Yeah. I thought initially that it was going to be like foil lightning, but it turned out it wasn't. But that's okay.
That'll
The
be-
Venom.
Yes. Excellent cover.
80s guy and Dagger Cards. Thank you for joining us.
Then we got, I think this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
1 in
Oh.
50.
Holy cow.
Wow,
See, now
Rob.
that's a 1 in 50.
Yeah.
That's a virgin 1 in 50.
Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a-
blabbing.
So, and then the last book was ties in, I guess, sort of to Spider Boy, but it's a Edge of the Spider Verse #1. This is an old book; it just came in, but that's because the indentured
Ooh.
servant himself
Oh,
was
man.
stuck
Okay.
working on the cover.
That's nice with the pink.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
So another Ken Hazer. cover for this.
Gorgeous.
That is a
For the
fat
stack.
stack, Dr. Rob.
Yeah, so there you go. That's all I had this week. It's was an expensive
that?
week. Yeah.
Well, it's been a while since you've shown that many ratios, but that Venom ratio, my
The
goodness.
Venom,
Rob.
yeah, the Venom ratio is great. There's also a 1 in 100, which is really awesome, which is the virgin variant of the A cover. But my shop did not order 100 copies, or if they did, by the time I got there, it was too late.
Right.
And I don't know what they would have been charging for it. So this one, the 1 in 50 wasn't bad. It was like $39. So
That's pretty
$39
good.
for 1 in
Nice.
50 was a very fair price. So yeah,
Is the condition slab worthy, Rob?
it's definitely 9698. It's
Nice.
really high grade. I just right now I threw it in some 2 mil Mylar with 3
Yep.
backer boards, and it's more of like what you do with it on some of these is you need to hold it for a bit and see whether or not it becomes slab worthy or not. You know, if the value drops and plummets on it and it stays like a $30 book or less, then no, there's no point. But if it ends up becoming a coveted book at some point, then you can. So it's
either that or you got to get it slabbed on eBay by tomorrow.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Yep.
I'm not
Like those
ready to
Arthur
do
Adam
that
variants,
with it.
or-
Rush it. I mean, it's a beautiful cover, but I've got a
I'm
couple
just saying those are
others.
your financial options if you're trying to get rid of
Right.
it.
But it's not the first cover appearance of the Black Widow
Yeah.
Venom. So where I have that one in the Virgin variant, and those actually are on their way to Two Brothers right now, or Comic Book Chiropractor right now, to get pressed and go off to CGC.
Okay. Thank you, Rob.
Good stuff.
TW, show us what
All
you
right.
got.
First, I'm going to show what I won from Comics Can Cancer. This big first stack was actually I donated to Comics Will Break Your Heart. I think to Jen's GoFundMe because she's fighting cancer, and like there's a special side auction kind of thing that wasn't part of the main thing. I had to beat out John's Comics for Kids, but this stack I got Last Girl Standing. It's a actual book with words. The Complete Women in Comics, or the Complete Women's Comics, which is a 2-volume from the 60s and 70s, and this is $100 fucking thing all on its own.
This was a heavy box too.
Yeah.
Flapper Queens, which is Jazz Age women's cartoonists, and the Realist cartoons. That's what I got from the one auction win.
Yep.
And then because Rob hates me, not really. The wheel hates me, but this is one of the he had a chance to win every time he donated and stuff. So the wheel decided I was worthy of extra 20.
Yes.
$20.99.
Now I can ask you a question. This time you can actually answer. How do you feel about that particular slab win?
Listen, as long as cancer gets fucking cured, I'm good with it. So
okay. Shout out to
he
Chris.
didn't pay for it. So.
Yeah. And then I got
Dune.
This is a great prize.
Signed Dune, yeah.
That is.
And then this was thrown in with it, the Cyclist, which I have never heard of, but from Black Box, but they donated a bunch to this.
I think there's a second book in there too.
Oh, is there? Oh,
is there one on the back?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the back. Okay. So I'll read those because Black Box, like they were super generous and donated.
Black Box is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Dimitri's a good guy.
So that's what I picked up from Comics Can Cancer, which just showed up today. Thanks to Rob's very fast shipping. And I'm not being facetious. It was very fast.
I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah. And then this week's books, which okay. Before Chris gets into it, this week was a crap week for comics. You can find out what I thought about all of them last night at 8:30, and it's just me going on a rant because I recorded it once and missed it. So I recorded it twice, and I was in an especially good mood for all these books. But
you were highly positive.
This is an awful week for books. Anyways,
Canary. You want to know what? Hold on, I'll tell everyone what I took from his video, which came out last night. Was his hair looked great.
I did just get a haircut. Thank you to Emily at Thorpe's Hair Salon. Anyways, Canary, Scott Snyder, and Dan Panosian.
We'll find out, Alfred. We'll find out. Blowtorch, Bad Roads.
I did not, but Sacrificers #4, which is Rick Remender and Max Fiumara. Ultimate Hickman. Number whatever one.
More maps.
It's killing me not to ask you. Okay, keep going.
The space between.
Yeah.
Oh, and my LCS charged me for this one, even though apparently all the LCS has got this one for free.
Yeah,
so fuck you, Graham Cracker Comics.
Yeah, so Unnatural Order, the main cover, was made available to the LCSs for free in like 25 packs or whatever, but they were not obligated to give it away for free. It was they could sell it, or they could discount it, or they could do whatever they wanted with it.
Yes, and mine chose
to make some money. Evil. Oh, Route of Evil. They're in business to make money. I mean, let's
shut up, Rob.
Exactly.
Tony, mute that son of a bitch. Almost Dead, #1, which is how I am emotionally. And then what the Dan? I hate you, slot #1. That's what I got.
That Unnatural Order is just kind of weak cover compared to the best cover out there, which of course is the Comics Curing Cancer cover.
Clearly.
All right. Thank you, TW.
Yeah.
And Rob is actually talking about this cover.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
And I got it. Killer. So after watching TW's review on this, I feel like I'm probably a little bit more generous about what he was. I enjoyed the story, but I do agree with him. The interior artwork was very, very well done. The use of the color work in here is exceptional. And the lettering was really good too. Way to go, Justin. But yeah. So I actually got this a little while ago, but it did drop this week. Unnatural Order #1. If your comic shop charges you, like what happened to TW there, you should probably say something. But if they want to charge you, I guess it's their right.
It is their choice.
Yeah. It is their choice. But yeah.
Wait for them to make money.
Why shouldn't they be allowed to make a profit? Why do you hate comic book shop owners?
Because they make profits on every other piece of shit I buy from them.
But if you're talking economics,
and it descends into chaos.
How much of a markup can you have for zero to actually go up to $3 or $4? Like
they need every penny, man. They need every penny. They're struggling already.
Perfect quarterback rating right there. If they pull that off.
The fact that the book cost them $0, assuming they didn't have to pay for shipping, because they might have had to pay for shipping. But let's just assume it's $0, right? And they're selling it for $4,
$4.99.
They're not getting rich off the damn book.
No, but they could have gone the route of Goodwill.
They could have put it in everyone's pull list for free.
And I'm not saying the thrift store. I'm saying
for the book to cover shipping, or whatever, and try to make but
they could have given it to
subscribers. I'm on your side there, Chris.
The truth,
I'm on the side of the comic book retailer. Well, everybody else is against you. Let it be known, I'm with you guys.
Listen, we all know comic book retailers are fucking loaded.
They really are making that money.
They'll drive Ferraris. And,
that's right.
They're loaded, all right, but it's not that kind of loaded.
That's why I pay for incentive books at incentive prices to support my local comic book shop.
Yeah.
I still support the jackass across the street. I just bitch about him.
Beneath the Trees Where No One Sees, read of the year for me so far. Sounds like top 3 for Taylor Winder, and Taylor's not positive about comics right now. This is worth it. If your LCS
it's no Spider Boy.
Yeah, it's up there with Hexagon Bridge. It's up there with the first issue of Transformers for wow factor. It's even better than issue #1 of White Widow, which I actually thought was okay. I'd probably give it 3 Maple Leafs out of 5. The fact that Captain America is on the first page saves the book. I thought this was okay. I've been through it. I thought it was all right. I didn't like the second story. For those that haven't read it, there's 2 stories inside this book. I went with the normal cover A and the cover of the week, which belongs to Kari Lekatari Andrews, the hollowed out foil version of Spider-Boy issue #1.
Dude,
this back is foil.
Even if it was, it doesn't have to be foiled. It's so damn good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
the trade dress on the backside's foil, which is cool.
Is it?
The trade dress.
Yep. Rob knows what he's talking about.
Shiny.
And just a heads up, this is in next month's Comic Army box too, donated by Retro Rocket Comics.
Cool.
Sick.
That could be the next.
I went with the Frank Cho issue, or pardon me, the Frank Cho cover of Supergirl, the one shot. Looking forward to getting into this. That Supergirl limited series that came out a couple of years ago was fantastic. I think this is DC's best book right now. Detective Comics. I don't know of a better book than Detective Comics, Ron V's Detective Comics right now. That's including Superman, which has been fantastic. But this is what, 1076? Yeah, I think it's coming out weekly at this point. It is so damn good. I recommend
Bi-weekly,
Detective
I think.
Comics. Okay, thank you, Izzy.
Yeah.
Venom 27. It's just on my pull list. It's going to stay on my pull list. And yeah, I'm a sucker for those two. And I picked one up.
I like
If I ever
them.
meet John Tyler Christopher, this will be the one that I get signed. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've seen better, but yeah,
yeah, there are better, but
So
But it's
the,
not
the,
I
the
like
it.
second printing, the
I
second
like it.
printing
It's gonna
has
be
just
better.
the web design. It's
Yeah.
just a simple web design. I don't think it's all that. Not in comparison to the Thanos cover,
Right.
but
Right.
it's fine.
It's better
Okay.
though.
Yeah.
It should have
So,
been a
yeah.
more dynamic pose,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. It could have been
it's a
upside
garbage
down.
book anyway, so who cares?
It's too much bowling balls in it. But anyways, that's my new comic book day haul. The duck race will be coming in a little bit. Let's get into The Voice. Steve, show us what you got.
The Voice. You know how many Spawn books I have?
0.
None.
Well,
So you were
if
talking
you're a
about
member
that
of the Comic
earlier.
Army, you can have your shot tonight.
your collection
have
is
none.
$12 light then.
Yes, it is. I have a Turok though, so that I'm
Oh,
okay
sure.
there.
Oh, that's important.
So I got the Turok. I got the Dark Hawk. Right, got to have that. Sleepwalker. That's another one. You got to have that in the collection. But yeah,
Do you have a
Do
Night
you?
Thrasher?
no.
Night Thrasher.
Thrasher.
23 Monch, thank you for joining us.
Ooh,
Nice cover.
I just
Nice.
had to. I saw it's $10, but look, Jack Kirby, 1940. It was 22. Fantastic. Check out the art inside this thing.
Ooh.
Very nice.
As soon as I
Nice.
started thumbing through it, I went, okay, I'll pay the $10 for that.
That's
Yeah,
the
the
one that
paper
was
looks
remixed
really
by Jim
nice,
Rudd,
too.
right?
Like, frig, man, that cover was just killer.
Yeah.
For those of us that like the Golden Age stuff, like, I mean, that's it right there. Cool stuff. Another one. They seem to be like homaging these EC books.
yeah.
It's a
Steve's cool.
nice little what's this one from? Oh, Scout Comics. Jeez, we don't ever usually get Scout Comics up here in the White Walker world here. But yeah, that's another cover by. I have no idea what it's about. It's going to be some kind of horror, I'm sure. Tear Us Apart. God, glare. It's an okay story. I'm enjoying it.
Shout out to Chip Zdarsky's Newburn in the background there.
Yep, that was my pickup from an auction, my comic shop, Lone Star Comics, Arlington. Great place. I've been killing it on auctions. The wallet's hurting, but I'm getting great deals in the books.
Yeah.
I love the series, so I just had to pick. I mean, I think I paid like $31 for this
Tom
thing or something
Shilley,
like
yeah.
that. So
Nice.
a 9.8. It's a good series.
Great.
Yeah.
The first arc was fantastic.
Oh, I know. And the second one now, I just read the number 12, I think it is. That one was phenomenal. Just a great story. I thought he was smoking a cigar, but then
It's a finger, isn't it?
yeah, that's not a cigar.
Well, it could be smoked like one, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
Let's
so.
just hope it's a finger then.
That's what I was thinking.
Ghost Lore. It's not a bad series. I've been enjoying this one. I don't know why I picked it up. The story's bad, but covers
It's
are
a
pretty
cool
cool.
cover, though. It's a cool
Yeah,
cover.
Alice
I
You
Cooper.
grew up in the 80s too. That's why you picked it up.
That's why I picked it
Has
up.
a 70s more.
Yeah,
I
I
was
can't help it though.
70s guy.
Yeah, the story is really,
Poison
really
was
bad.
my jam.
Mhm.
Really, really bad story. Oh, I don't know if
The
this
band
is
Poison or the
censored.
song Poison?
The song Poison.
Thank you.
The
Well,
cow.
that's a cover.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Red light.
Mhm.
Damn. Oof.
Boom.
Yeah, it's just like Taylor said. It's your soul is almost dead. All the money you spend. Heat Seekers. Yep, that was a good one. I've been enjoying these little runs from Hardcase now. They're just 4-issue or 5-issue runs. They're actually really good little stories.
Titan Comics puts out some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like these little short runs. There's not big commitments to it.
Blood Commandment. That's the
stories are
new
well
image
done.
book.
Yeah, Blood Commandment. Probably going to be some kind of vampire thing, I'm sure.
I've never heard of that one.
Sacrificers.
Brand new.
Yeah, I had to get that one. Yeah, Blood Commandment. It looks interesting. So I get the Key Collector app and I start flipping through it, and then I watch Bueller's channel there when he does all the new comic books, and I kind of go from those two. Yeah, so I had to do the Venom. Doctor Strange, another one that I've been really enjoying too.
Mm-hmm.
Jim's or is it McKay, right? McKay, another Canadian. We got all these Canadians writing all these books, all these White Walkers. Fantastic stories.
He's out in Nova Scotia.
Yes, he is. Another McKay book, The Avengers. This one's been actually really good too. New team, interesting villains. Don't know what this one's going to be like, the White Widow, but I had to grab it. I did not get Spider-Boy. Did not grab the Spider-Boy. I'm not going for the FOMO. And that's my last one. And that's my stack.
Very nice. Ryan Riley, thank you for joining us. White Walkers Unite. Venom is basically spawned, so that counts. Same creator.
Pretty much.
Question: Chaos's comment was that show Spawn or was that show's Pawn? Because I don't know how I feel about
Spawn.
this.
Show's Pawn.
Show
Or Soul How Spawn. Soul How Spawn.
Scotty,
Yes.
show us what you got.
I did not make it by my LCS, my regular comic shop, to pick up my pull box yet. So next week, I'll probably have double the haul. But I did make it by a comic shop, and I had credit there, so I picked up some stuff.
Nice.
What I did was I picked up.
Whoa! Hold on.
Okay.
How did you have credit there?
There's a specific comic shop across town that I go out of my way to when it comes to like trading and stuff, because I know there's an owner there that used to own several locations here in Chattanooga, and I almost got a job at the Hickson location, and me and him kind of have a relationship. So if I'm going to trade anything like that, I go to him, and he takes pretty good care of me.
Nice.
So I exclusively go to this place to do trading. So I had a couple hundred left, and what I did was I picked up a few books that I knew that I didn't have in my pull box. So I grabbed this foil for the Return of Superman 30th anniversary.
That is this week.
That's brand new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed that foil, and with a purchase of any of the new Comic Book Day books, that's how they did it at this particular shop. With a purchase, they would give you this. So I got that, and then I got a mail call this week from Tony Comiverse.
Yes.
He actually sent me one of the books that I was looking for.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Jason Goes to Hell.
Tops.
And it's cool glow in the dark cover. I don't know if he said it's the first appearance. I don't know. Is it the first appearance of?
Yeah, I believe that one is. That's the Tops book. Yeah, that's the first appearance of him.
But he actually sent me this, and thank you so much, Tony. It's awesome. But that's a pretty major book off of my list. I grabbed this because I collect Sensational She-Hulk, and it's a beautiful burn cover.
Oh yeah.
So pick that up. Not really a key or anything.
Happening on that cover.
A pretty cover. I grabbed this. I've always wanted this. This is the first Toxin.
Venom Carnage.
Yeah, Venom versus Carnage 2, and that's going to be the first Toxin right there.
Is that why that book has the value?
Yeah,
I've had it in my PC as a random book in my box that I've never given away because the value is so high on it, and I never bothered to look up why the damn book has such high value.
That might be a good one for Guess That Key.
Maybe I just throw it in the giveaway bin. You know how I am.
I never find magazine boards anywhere, so I found some and I grabbed them. So
what did they cost you? What's the price on those ones?
$19.99 is what they wanted for 100 magazine boards.
Yeah,
but I never see these in shops, so like I snatched them up. And
kind of expensive.
Had to grab a slab, and I grabbed this not because of spec, not because of FOMO, but because I actually genuinely like the character. But I used some of my store credit and grabbed that.
Nice.
Oh,
there you go.
Store credit. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just a fan of the character. And then I always show off some toys that I picked up. So what I did, I finished off my X-Men 97 run with the Magneto.
Cool.
And then I got the new Gambit, which is really cool.
Very nice.
That's nice hair.
I picked up Rose, which is Kingpin's son.
Oh, right on.
So that's my haul.
Very nice.
Good haul.
I wish I had hair like Gambit. He has good hair.
Yeah, me too.
Right? Check that out.
Yeah, he does have good hair.
Look at
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
problem.
But yeah, next week
Follically
I'll have a
challenged.
piece,
You know,
I got hair.
He's got hair though. Show us what you got.
He's got
Well,
nice
that-
hair.
He does.
It's fair.
Channel member, Couch and Such with
Need a
C.
haircut?
Bizzle has the ride. C. Bizzle,
All
your
right.
truck is ready to go later on in a little bit.
So
Thank you
it
for
was
joining
it was definitely a light week. I'm not gonna,
Wow.
I had a
Hold
big
on. Can
weekend.
I try and guess what you got? Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna try and guess. You got 1 copy of White Widow, 2 copies of Spider Boy, and a Supergirl.
You failed.
Okay.
But I do have 2 copies of Spider.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
you weren't so far off. So I did get White Widow. Okay. So you got that one. And yeah, I got the Spider Boy. I really do like this cover.
Yeah.
I like the way Ramos drew him here.
I just like
Here's
the
my
character.
question.
I think he's
What
cool.
I don't understand about Spider Boy, why does he have these eyes?
To
He
be
has the
different.
2 regular and then the 2 like
He has extra eyes.
I'm like,
Yeah, he
didn't
just
you
has
have
extra
gremlins
eyes.
underneath there?
He's
like
like,
an
a spider.
actual spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
These little
retractable
spider
fangs.
gremlins in real life?
Read it,
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
find out why.
Yeah.
And I did pick the homage.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Which
pretty cool.
I really like this. When I saw this, I said,
I
"Oh,
like
I gotta
it.
take this one."
Yep.
So they announced. I saw an announcement for a blank, but I didn't see. There was no blank. So there's
Nah,
supposed to
'cause
be.
I
A blank
pre-ordered
coming.
like one of each, and I never saw a blank.
No, there's a blank coming.
There
There
is a
was?
blank. Yeah.
There is a blank coming.
Then I should
All right.
have it coming too. I pre-ordered one of
So-
each.
Then we got Ultimate Universe. So pick that up.
Yes.
And then finally, this came in. If you saw my short today,
That is nice.
Nice. Pretty foil.
Yeah.
Woody. So that's what I have, and I finished one last thing. I finished a piece that I'm gonna IAOK for somebody.
Oh, that's
very
really
nice.
That's good, Izzy. That's
freaking
awesome, man.
wicked.
Yeah. So
That
I
turned
like-
out awesome.
I like when you draw Canadians.
Exactly.
go.
The White Walkers.
there goes Jimmy. So there's Jimmy, and don't worry, I got Jimmy's brother too. In case you guys didn't see Jimmy's brother.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That's him.
So
That's phenomenal.
those were 2 stuff, and
Yeah.
I think I showed you guys this one too. So
Very
got-
native.
Oh,
I got
man.
Yeah, that one turned out amazing, dude.
yeah, this one came out
Jeez.
cool. So. Mhm.
Okay.
So that's my pull for this week. Really light because I had a busy weekend. You know, thankfully I was at the Queen's comic party and I wasn't there when what happened. What happened if you guys didn't know?
What happened?
Something kind of lifted.
I'll go. Oh, that happened.
Let's not.
Allegedly happened.
Save
Okay.
that for DJ Lynx's channel.
Yeah, watch if you're in the chat, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I was happy not to be present for that moment.
Terry, thank you for joining us. Show us what you got.
All right. So I have like 3 weeks worth of books because I am in shambles. If you've heard about the Variety article, you know why I'm in shambles. But I don't get many books, so my list is not long. We're gonna start with Ultimate Universe issue number 1. So we can see what happens before I start reading Ultimate Black Panther. I might read Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting for how long that happy family period is gonna last. Let's see. Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood issue number 1.
That's a cool one.
There's a couple good stories in that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Wolverine cover is insane, though.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
This was great.
I assume everyone knows why I got this book.
Because there's a
you like red
story
books?
in there.
Speaking of why I got the book,
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, Moon
issue
Knight.
number 28.
It's a
Another
We
great
got
good
cover.
K
Capullo
book.
doing Moon Knight too.
For those who don't know, there is a 29 and 30 that connect to this, and they're like progressively burying him in the ground since issue 30 is going to be his death.
There
Yeah.
are 2 Capullo covers, Moon Knight covers up for pre-order this
Yes,
week.
issue 30 and then Vengeance of Moon Knight issue number 1.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
and
gonna stay
they're
dead
both
for like
good.
a week.
If he stays, I won't mind if he stays like a year or two or whatever. But like Moon Knight's destiny is
There's already a
come
book
back.
announced.
What's
There's
that?
a Moon Knight book coming out. So
Oh yeah, the Vengeance of the Moon Knight.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
Which supposedly there's a new Moon Knight. I guess maybe getting vengeance for the old Moon Knight, or maybe
Sunday.
Maybe the old Moon Knight has a 4th altar, and that's who's running around. I don't know, but we'll see what happens.
Like you got
Finally,
insider knowledge.
who has insider knowledge?
You.
Oh no, I don't have it.
TJ's a better writer than what's going on in Marvel right now.
Yeah. Guesstimation.
I try to follow Jed McKay's breadcrumbs and see where it goes. All right, so I picked up Moon Knight versus Werewolf by Night, and this is all of the times.
That's awesome.
All of the times besides Werewolf by Night 32 and 33, where these two have butted heads or teamed up or wherever they may meet.
Oh, awesome. I love those type of books.
Let's see. We got Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue number 11, with Blade in the book.
Yeah, the best spider title in Marvel right now.
Exactly.
But Spider-Boy just came in. That might change things.
It feels like outside of ASM, everybody who takes a crack or a shot at Peter on miniseries or includes Peter in their books, all of them get Peter better than ASM.
Thank you.
Like the last 2 scary Spider books were at least tolerable from what I hear.
Spine-tingling Spider-Man.
Spine-tingling, and what was the other one with Demon Bear?
Well, Deadly Neighborhood was probably the best one. Yeah.
Like everybody outside of ASM, I think knows what they're doing. I don't know what's up with ASM. Anyway,
there it is.
There it is. That's the one.
Yes.
Yep.
Thanos in his glory.
Now I need the original negative space with the purple background. I ordered one. I don't know what happened to it or where it went, or I don't know. I'll get hold of one sometime down the road. Let's see. I got Captain Marvel Assault on Eden issue number 1, and just because I wanted Monica all over my cover.
Oh yeah.
I may take it out and read it since I have it, but I really just wanted Monica all over everywhere. Let's see. We have Jay Garrick, The Flash issue number 1.
That was good. That was a good read.
Where your daughter disappears for 50 years and you have no clue.
I don't think TW liked that particular issue.
I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
I'll read it digitally.
Speaking of The Flash issue number 2.
I didn't care for that one.
Del Lotto cover.
It's a great cover.
Taylor, did you like that?
I read number 1. I didn't love it, so I didn't read 2.
I didn't love number 1.
Hello, Mark.
Mark with a K. Actually, is that Mark? Mark with a K said that it got better, so I'm looking forward to reading it because number 1 was I was interested in the concept, but it was a drag, and there were 1,873,418.5 words.
Yeah, they scaled it down by 20 words, but it actually explains what the hell's going on now.
I thought we were going for a Rent reference there, but okay.
No. It's all random. If I'm here, it's random. Unnatural Order issue number 1 by my shop did give me my copy for free. In fact, he didn't ask me if I wanted it. He just threw it in my bag.
See, that's the way to do it.
But I had to grab my own back and my own bag.
Mark, you got to pay for it?
No, all of them, they have buckshots on all the covers.
Oh, okay.
Passing them out for free.
Huh. Weird.
This is the story of my life between age 16 and 21. Drive Like Hell, #1.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's how I live my life.
I can't now, but back then, I have half of the mega ducks that Scotty has.
Chris Forstner. Love it.
Let's see. And Darkwing issue #9.
Great series.
Let's see. Abbott 1979 issue #1. This is like the third part of like I'm gonna call it a 3-part series. He may do more, but I saw it in the mid, and she's basically a down on her luck type of journalist in 1970s Detroit, and she fights evil with this thing called the light.
Or hands glowing. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. She has this power called the light, and she fights evil occults and all kinds of stuff like that. But she hates her job and her love life sucks. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer, issue #2.
Yeah, there you go. David Crown.
Hey, that's an homage cover.
Yes.
Nice one.
Speaking of homage covers, by the power of Grayskull, Plot Holes, issue #3.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There we go.
Yes.
That's right.
Sean Gordon Murphy.
They need to do a Thundercats one.
I'm sure there's one coming.
Somebody has one somewhere, right?
You got to get the Silverhawks. That's what you got to get.
Yeah.
Wow.
Void
Void Rivals,
Rivals,
issue #5.
I'm still enjoying it.
My LCS screwed me out of that book. I got to go on my comic shop to get mine.
There was a Walking Dead, 20th anniversary.
Yes, I picked that one up. Yeah, it came up.
But apparently it didn't come to my shop. I ordered it, but it didn't come, so I just got the A cover. Let's see, and hopefully Dirge is still here. He's been asking for it all day. Transformers #1, the second print.
I know that's in my box.
And
Starscream.
Last but definitely not least, Transformers #1, the second print.
Let's go.
That's a good one.
I legit thought you were going to hold up the Bumblebee with a lack of a face.
You know what? Due to my marital status, a book like that cannot come in my house, or else me and the book may have to leave. So, yeah, no, my wife is the world's biggest Bumblebee fan. She would, in fact, what is that Transformers 8 where Bumblebee in Marvel where Bumblebee runs away and it looks like he's getting killed on the cover? I had to sneak that one into the house. And had to read it in the dark while she wasn't around.
What about Transformers and G.I. Joe? That cover.
I do not have that series yet, but yeah, that's another book. When I get it, I'm gonna have to sneak it into the house.
I got that book.
I'll say that one might be traumatizing.
Yeah. I'll have to sneak that one in the house when I get it.
Yeah, there's just going all Squirtle over those Transformers.
But
all right, TJ, thank you,
that's
man.
it. Thank you very much.
Mark, welcome to the show.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Mark.
Show us what you got.
Hey, Taylor. Are you going to see some? I'm sure I picked up the same thing everyone else did right when they got to their shop. The Superman.
I got the Jang in my box.
That's this one.
That's Jang.
The Eradicator.
I like that it's glowing.
Superboy.
The Superboy. Steel. Then the second
Jang
set.
again.
What about the foil?
These are just the die cuts because you have to have the die cuts, and I had to get them out and like play with the originals with them too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just
I still
I
have
got a
those.
second set to give away. You know what I mean? Like these are too cool not to have as a giveaway.
There's just a heads up, Mark. Hold on, just a heads up. This statement, you're a little bit incorrect. If you'll know the history of Marvel Comics through the early 80s, about 82 through 86, the number one selling comic book, even above Avengers and above X-Men and above Spider-Man, was G.I. Joe with a bullet. The number one selling comic for Marvel for miles and or kilometers from second place was G.I. Joe.
Yo, Joe.
And hello, Phil. Thank you for joining us.
He just doesn't understand. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't get it.
Okay.
It's all about Spawn for him, him and his
it doesn't matter whether it was the best selling or not. If he says that he didn't care that much about it, he didn't care that much about it, regardless of how many books.
No,
I don't think he was
Rob,
born.
he said, never cared.
I don't think he was born.
I read the personally.
I got the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom special, the prequel to the movie.
Man. I just noticed his chest. Look
and
at
then
that
I
thing.
went and met one of the writers of it and got him to sign it.
Oh, sweet.
So that's for the Legion loot. I got, of course, I kept the photo copy for me.
I saw that one.
And then this is his actual indie book. Some of y'all might have picked it up. It came out a week or two ago. But it's a fantastic story. It is very close to him because his daughter tried to not alive herself. And so this story is written by him and his daughter as a way for her to post getting help and everything as a way to get all of her emotions out on the page and everything. So it's
cool.
It's I read it about a month ago because the shop where he was coming to got him in early, and let me read it. But it was actually fantastic. I definitely suggest checking it out because I know we got a lot of indie horror fans up in here. But back to Superman. There's the A cover. The wraparound. And,
that's what the foil is basically.
The 1 in 25.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Someone say foil?
Yes, sir.
Here's the foil.
Yeah, there's the foil.
That's $11 book. For $1 more, you get a foil.
They're all expensive.
They're all $10
that's why
books.
they're $10 books. That's why I didn't pick them up.
I gotta stack this to all the $10 books this week. It was excessive.
that was the whole reason why I didn't pick them up. It's like $10 per book. I'm like, nah.
It's like a 100-page book with no ads in it. It's worth the money. Mm-hmm. Detective Comics is hitting that twice a month stride for their little event here. Beautiful cover. Great. This has just been a great read. I'm really digging what Rom B is doing. A little freebie they through in there.
Oh, see there, Taylor? You got it for free?
I got it free, huh?
Yeah, buckshots. Oh, did they charge you for yours, Taylor?
Oh yeah, you might have missed that earlier.
You actually got charged.
I did. I'm sorry, getting the kids.
No. I was in a super positive mood as always. Mark,
Taylor, I'm going to send you a free copy. Return yours after you read it.
I'm good.
Get your money back. I picked up this beautiful Kari like Atari foil goodness for Spider-Boy. That is a drawing right there. That is
that's my cover of the week.
There were some really good covers for this series. And I'm like, which one do I want to give away? This one.
Yes.
So, and it's foil. So that's the one that I picked up to use.
It's also a first appearance.
Of who?
I don't know.
3 villains.
Okay, so I'm giving that one away still.
I know.
It might be on Key Collector.
I grabbed another copy of this because I forgot to grab a dupe when I picked up the series because that's going in the giveaway.
That ending of that issue, though. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Right? It was so good. Just that flying. Yes.
Right. The two best characters going face to face. Hello, finale. Roman and Chop. Here there be dragons.
A lot of good Godzilla stuff.
The finale right there. Oh. Naki Miranda crushed this. I don't even know who writes it because the art just got me something teary. And then I picked up that because these match the Void Rivals, so I wanted that to match my Void Rival stuff. Some Starscream goodness and Optimus.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Let's go.
A card trick right there. Look at that.
It was more than meets the eye.
It was. That's it. It was a small week. It was a small week. Other than the Superman shit, it was a small week.
Yeah. That Superman looks like a few tanks of gas right there. Okay,
it was a tank of gas, man. You get all those Supermans. You could
drive for a week on Superman alone, bro.
If you got a solar roof, you can just aim that foil right at it, and
we had it all covered.
Before I start the duck race for the channel member appreciation giveaway, I just want to shout out the channel members: Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics, DJ Links, Comics with Murdoch, Legion of Comics, Tread the Shipping Guru, Digger Jim 720, Paul from Sector 2815, Actual Dracula, Flo Dameron, Son of a Bruce, better known as Chris from Retro Rocket Comics, Mad Spidey, AR, Aggressively Relaxing, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Shattered Glass, Collectibles, Comiverse, Dagger Cards, El Green Machine, Jack B Comics, Ben Parker Comics, Nerdtastic News, Stephen C, Cole's Comic Claims, Beckerman, Izzyverse, NYC Comics, the Augusta Book Exchange, Comics by the Bay, Comic Man Andy, Brian LCS, Jean Malo, Couch and Such with C Bizzle, Collecting with Durs, The Adventurous Joe, and Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. Channel members, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. I
feel like Kang went to the Spiral Dimension last Thursday.
I think Loki is about to introduce us to the Spiral Dimension. But, let's see. I can share this.
Spaghetti Eddie. Oh.
How many? Wow, there's a lot of ducks.
Dang.
I hope mine.
Okay. I'll shuffle it here.
Don't
All
miss
right.
it.
Mark, can you count us down?
Yeah. 50, 49, 48, 47. Oh, shit.
Swim, you little bugger. Swim.
All right.
Any day now. Look at it. The ducks are like, oh, here we go. Hey, look, I'm in
All right,
the
I
lead.
see.
Lots.
Izzy's screwed. Yep.
Where's Dirty? Where's Dirty getting second place?
Somebody from the rear is always going to win it.
Chris, just throwing this out there for next month, Chris. You should set this to an hour-long duck race. Start at the beginning of the show. Check in on it. Show, and
that
then
actually be really cool.
That's a great idea.
Holy crap!
That's a great idea. All right.
We got
probably
coming up.
Coming in second.
Let's
Cole
go,
creeping up.
Let's go, Cole. Let's go, Cole.
There you go.
All right.
Yes.
He got that mask on to cover the mustache that's gone.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Cole.
Wearing that mask.
An hour-long duck race.
Appreciate
You'll
you.
see some of them would be floating upside down. Some are on fire.
I'm absolutely sure his computer will lag out. He'll have problems.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
like, back to the duck
duck
race.
race is hard on the computer.
Oh,
You
more
have,
are
it,
dead.
you have to have it running on a separate computer.
We could make that happen.
I don't know. I did. Izzy would probably been the one to pick up. It's Jeff, but we didn't
It's
see
a reprint.
Jeff.
That's why.
Okay.
It's a
Was
collection of
Durs, were you actually second? Yeah.
Sorry, Durs, you
Yeah,
can't
Mark.
get spawn.
Second or third.
No.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
If you ain't first, you're last.
We kind of go around the horn. TJ, what's happening on the Flash by Night YouTube channel? You threw me off by having your name different there.
Again, I won't make any promises. What I will do is, again, insist that you all go and check out the CBC Awards. I think voting is coming to a close really soon. All of these guys up here make content weekly and put way more effort in it than I can, and they're way more steady than I am. So reward your favorite YouTuber with a vote in the comic book community awards. There we go. That's it.
Too kind.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Izzy, what's happening on the Izzyverse NYC YouTube channel?
Well, just to let everybody know, the CVCS awards are happening right now as we speak. So you can vote any one of these guys. I'm also nominated for 2 awards that I know I probably won't win because there's so many other people better than me. But yeah, go do that. And I'll probably have an unboxing video coming up because one of my C3 boxes came in. I think another one's supposed to be on its way. And then another one comes from Australia, so I don't think that's going to come anytime soon. And then on Monday, the Monday night lineups kicks off, but I'm going to have a pre-recorded show because I have a mystery movie that I have to watch on Monday. So,
speaking of Monday nights, Scotty, what's happening on the S Vaughn?
Yeah, man.
YouTube channel, sir.
I have an awesome guest this Monday. I will have the man, the myth, the legend, none other than the immortal Biggie Shack.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. He has agreed to come on. He's going to talk about comics, of course, but he is actually a recovering addict himself. So he told me that he'd be willing to talk a little bit about that. So I'm really curious to hear about. I love hearing inspirational stories of people able to overcome things, and I think it's going to be really cool to hear his story. So if you want to hear it, tune in Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific.
Terrific. That's quite the coup to have him. He doesn't necessarily pop on a lot of people's channels.
Yeah.
Steve, anything happening with your YouTube channel, sir?
Yes, I'm going to be throwing up a video on Comics of the Voice. I'm going to start doing a little Golden Age series on my beloved Mad.
Nice.
So I'm going to call it Mad About Mad, and I'm going to talk about all my 23 comic books to start with, and who knows, it may evolve from there if people enjoy me rambling on about the history of Mad.
Well, you do have a fantastic voice. Ramble away.
It's true. It's right up there with Rob's.
Yeah. Excellent. I'll do my best.
Mark, what's happening on the Legion of Comics YouTube channel, sir?
Sunday nights, 8:30 at Weeks End.
Rob, what's happening on the Rob's Fat Stacks Ho Comics YouTube channel?
I'm going to take a nap.
Okay.
But
Could be recorded the whole nap.
After that.
Tomorrow's mystery box dropping. I don't even remember what it. Too tired. I don't even remember which mystery box it is. Oh,
That's the mystery.
Silver Age Comics and Collectibles. There's a $100 mystery box from them. Saturday we have only slabs with Comic Cap Collectibles, and then Monday we'll be back to mail call.
Terrific. TW.
Tonight on Old Man Collectibles YouTube channel at 8:30, so in about 8:30 Central Time, so whatever, hour and 15 minutes, is Cranky Comic Book Chat, where a bunch of old fuckers just sit around and bitch about life and hemorrhoids. And then,
I was there last week. I popped in last week.
I'm so interested in hearing about the hemorrhoids.
He said hemorrhoid, and Esfon said popped in.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
usually they pop out.
Yeah.
But
and then Tuesdays at 8:30, I review crappy books. So
at least you didn't rub people the wrong way.
Right, yeah.
Myself, I'll be dropping a comic
You'd be
shop
dropping,
tour,
all right.
a comic shop tour video of Gotham Central Comics, one of the largest comic shops in Ontario, right by the right by the Toronto airport. So if you have a few moments, make sure you check out that video. Also Friday at
How
7
big is it?
o'clock. It's I don't know the measurements. It's over 5,000 square feet. Okay.
There you go. Square feet. Thank you.
By this, by that.
You imperial bastard, I love you.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
It's like when you realize
inside jokes, right, folks? Inside jokes.
when you realize you're trapped in checkers and you can't go anywhere.
But also, I'll be on Mr. Comics 89 YouTube channel at 7 o'clock, arguing for Darth Vader versus. Go ahead, Mark.
Who are you versing?
The Owl.
Oh, dude, you're dead.
There's no chance Darth Vader will win. At 8 o'clock, I
Not
will
if I'm
be
watching.
attempting to get my doctorate, just like Rob does, on the Anachronic Comics YouTube channel. Joe's going to be putting me up.
Anachronics Comics College of Comic Knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tongue
There's
twister.
no way I was going to get that out, so thank you. But I'll be on that channel at 8 o'clock, and that's actually a very special show, as all the guests get to ask Joe to make a donation to their favorite charity, and I will be doing, I believe it's called the Tunnel to Towers charity on behalf of the New York City firefighters, and their families that were lost during 9/11. So this Saturday, like Rob mentioned, I'll be joining Rob for Only Slabs. Rich from Comic Cap Collectibles will be on there. And this weekend, Mark and myself will be making our new comic book day picks on Two Cool Guys, 2 picks. So all of you, thank you so much for spending some time with us this evening. Happy new comic book day. Make sure that you at least try to pick up Beneath the Trees Where No One Sees, comic book of the year. Till we see you again. Thank you.
If you can't get that, Spider-Boy 1.
Or you can pick up Beneath the Trees. She's on her knees.
Oh no!
I don't know what's happening here, but good night, everybody.
It's out of control. See ya.
Thanks everyone for watching. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's it. I'm out of here.